What is going on, y'all? This your boy OG Game Okage coming at you live with Doki Doki Literature Club. This isn't the first time we have played this game. This is our second time. Just to give y'all a little recap about what we did last time. We met all four of our harem members, I guess you could say, of the book club. Rather, we have Sayori. From left to right, we have Sayori, Yuri, Natsuki, and Monica. The whole thing that we have already is we're kind of going like the Natsuki kind of route, but I mean it's up to y'all, you know, who we're gonna be going for. So keep that chat live. I'll try to keep as on point with it as possible. For all y'all that were here last time, I'm gonna keep the voices that I was doing before. I do it for y'all. I'm gonna wake up tomorrow and my voice is going to be dead. But that's okay, because I do it for the fans. And without further ado, let us continue. Oh boy. So right. So we wrote a poem last time, and I totally forgot that we're actually up to the next poem. So in the chat, I want y'all to tell me what words that you want. And if I don't get a response, I'm just gonna go with a word. Okay. I don't think there's anyone in the chat. That's okay. I'm gonna go with the word. Hey, look what it is. We got Mandingo Steel, the one and only. Any word preference you got there? Pain. Yes. The pain of the Mandingo. I totally forgot who liked that. I think it was Yuri. Yuri seems like the one that would like pain. Let's see. I'm gonna go with Jumpy. Yeah, Natsuki likes Jumpy. Portrait. Effulgent. I don't even know what that means. I bet Yuri likes it. I was right. She likes big words. Milk. Yeah, Natsuki didn't drink enough milk. That's why she's so short, and that's why she can only get guys that are lolicons. Oh boy. Philosophy. You go, Yuri. It seems like we're going the Yuri route. Okay, I'm down. I'm down for the Yuri route. Louis R. Life. Lolly. Oh, jeez. I was about to say, is there some reference that I'm not getting? I guess not. Lolly Life. And you know what makes me think about that? Flower. Yay, Sayori. Chocolate. Marshmallow. Massacre. Yuri. Gotta love that. Gotta love that massacre. I wonder who likes climax. Oh, you go, Yuri. Way to go. Unstable. Everyone? Everyone. There is no everyone. I'm gonna go with unstable. Good job, Yuri. I wonder what that's gonna mean later. Ugh. Okay, chat. Next word. I already have one in mind. Do. Explode! Yuri, you're really loving this. Pout tsundere style? It's more like an... Every time I think of a pout, I think like, the Minecraft villager and how they go, Actually, that is the sound that I use for the ellipses in this game every time. It's contamination, cause COVID. Yuri, you seem like you're going to be the one, but I gotta go with parfait. And I knew that was going to be Natsuki because she likes parfait girls. Holla holla back, y'all, parfait girls. And the raindrops keep falling on my Yuri. Good job. Uncanny. Wow. Yuri. Yo, what is this game? This is Doki Doki Literature Club. This game is a dating sim where we have to choose one of these three lovely ladies to swoon. So far, I've been going with Yuri. Actually, so far we've been going with Natsuki, but this poem is starting to go more towards the Yuri route. Natsuki's the one with the pink hair, and Yuri's the one with the purple hair. And Sayori's the one with the orange hair. So, we have to choose one in order to, you know, love interest, you know. Dating sim. Bouncy. Entropy. I choose Yuri. I choose Yuri too. And for that case, I'm gonna go with entropy. Because I know Yuri likes entropy. The inevitable heat death of the universe. Isn't it great? Sticky. Who's sticky here? Oh, it's Natsuki is sticky. That's fun. Sadness. Oh, whoa, hold up. Did you... I thought Sayori was sadness. That's a little weird. Okay, whatever. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple of days. Oh, by the way, this entire game is cutscenes, and I've given everyone voices. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Hi, Ikaru! By the way, that's my name. I shortened it to Ikaru. Hi, Ikaru! Yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today. I'm just still not used to being in the club, that's all. I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway. Yes, like Icarus. Like Icarus. Like this Icarus. Oh, wow. That was weird. Hold up. Give me 1 second. I got to fix something right quick. Please hold. That was weird. Oh, I know this. And we're back. Oh, screen's a little messed up. Sorry about that. Okay, I guess there's just gonna be a little black bar on there. Or not. Haha! There we go. Booyah! Alright. Cool. There we go. Sweet. Don't fly too close to the sun. Yeah, you already know it. I got my little Icarus right here. This is what I was trying to show. My little Icarus from Heaven's Lost Property. My boy got that for me back home. If you listening, Mark, thank you again for that. She is adorning my desk. Alright, let's keep going. Whoa, why is it still on that screen? That's odd. Huh. Odd. Again, give me 1 second. My screen's all screwy. There we go. Alright, cool. Alright, let's continue. Sorry about that. Alright. I'm kinda hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? You look like a snack already. No thanks, I'm full. That's not like you at all! You love snacks! Not as much as me, though. I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori? Why that all of a sudden? No reason, really. I just wanted to look at it. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets its contents spill out onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. I knew it. I could see right through you, Sayori. That's not fair! How did you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the club room. So either you're not hungry and wanted an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all of your money so I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. Oh, tell us, Ikaru. You're always hungry. Insert laugh track. Laugh track. And so, that only leaves the one option. I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Damn, Ikaru. Yuri suddenly giggles. I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in her book, as always. I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in my book. Yuri! Tell Ikaru to let me borrow some money! Cause I'm a broke-ass bitch! Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed into my book. I really like it when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's the fun side of you. There's no way you could think that. You were right, though. I did something bad, and now I have to accept the revolution. What? The revolution? Sure. Dance, Sayori. Dance. Retribution. That! The Russian Revolution, like, the Soviet national anthem rolled through my mind there. I was like, na-na-na-na-na-na. Sayori's like wearing the Soviet garb. Like, still, coming from you, Sayori, I guess there's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there? Yuri, step back. Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me to. But, you wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. Plap! Ow, my face! You knocked the pupils out of my eyes! Kia! Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and then tumbles onto the desk. Ow! What was... A cookie? Sure enough, there was a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori... Mandingo steel. Fantastic. Sayori glances around. Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my restitution. My case is settled. Retribution. Actually, that one almost works. I was gonna just give it to you, but then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction, though. Natsuki, that was so nice of you. I'm so happy. Sayori hugs the cookie. Yeah, I went there. Jeez, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. So good! Sounded like she's straight out of a lewd doujin. I rest my case. Sayori suddenly clasped her hands over her mouth. I bit my tongue! You're going through a lot over there just for one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Looks like you're really good too, Natsuki. Or yours looks really good too. Natsuki looking like a snack. Bite size. Can I try it? Jeez. Beggars can't be choosers. Just like how I can't buy Newport shorts anymore and I have to go buy Reds. But yours is chocolate. Yeah? Why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me. Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her. Ah, jeez. I get it. Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off of her. Oh! Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie. That's not a euphemism for anything. Her chocolate cookie. Not a euphemism. Hey! Did you just seriously do that? Mouthful, Sayori trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well. Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Sayori? Natsuki glances around. Monica isn't in the club room. Where's Monica anyway? Good question. Haven't any of you heard anything about her being late today? Not me! Yeah, I haven't heard either. That's a bit unusual. It's not unusual to not hear from Monica. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She's probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. You don't think she has I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined.
That's true.
Excuse me? I get it. Prostitution appointment. Ah, that's funny. Suddenly the door swings open. Ha! Sorry, I'm super sorry! Ah, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything.
Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all! Dreams do come true! You're so strong-willed!
Boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monica quizzically glances at me. Never mind that. What held you up anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I just kind of lost track of time. Yes, very much so. Ha! That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must have not have heard it, since I was practicing piano. Piano? I really wish that this mech mod would work. Jeez. Better nothing than anything than nothing. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. I don't really. I just kind of started recently. I always wanted to learn piano.
That's so cool! You're so cool! You should play something for us, Monica!
That's... Monica looks at me. Maybe once I get a little better, I will.
Yay!
That sounds cool. I'd also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Nikaru. Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Ha 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 ha! Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently. And I'd really love the chance to share it once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? No, not really. I chose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapade. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. And you know what time it is? It's time for Rum Pog. Oh, man. It got better with time. It looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri is back to her book, and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. Never to be seen again. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more. Hey, we got the Yuri route! What up? I'm going for the Yuri route. Holla. Holla holla shakala. But at the same time, I would feel bad for distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. It looks like the same book that she lent to me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Oh. Crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me and her eyes meet for a split second. But that only makes her hide her face deeper in her book. Butt stuff. Butt stuff 101. Butt stuff for dummies. Sorry. I was just spacing out. I muttered this, sensing I had made her uncomfortable. Oh. It's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so... That's the book you gave me, right? Mm-hmm. I wanted to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason. Just curious, how come you have 2 copies of the same book? Well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday... That's not what I meant. I mean... I just happened to buy 2 of them. I see. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decided to let it go. I'll definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story. Get it, Craig! Get it, Craig! Is that so? I want a meat bicycle. Stab him with the heavy-duty sword cane! What's it about, anyway? Well... Yuri closes her book and scans her eyes over the back. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous-looking eye symbol on the front cover. Illuminati! Alright. I just wanted to make sure I don't accidentally give away anything. Basically, it's about this girl in high school who moves in with her long-lost younger sister. But as soon as she does, her life gets really strange. She gets targeted by these people who escaped from a human experimentation prison. And while her life is in danger, she needs to desperately choose who to trust. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationships and her life starts to fall apart. That's kind of dark, isn't it? Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came from out of nowhere. Ah ha ha ha. Yuri gently giggles all of a sudden. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Nikaru? No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kinds of stories, so don't worry. I've read 50 Shades of Grey. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri was into those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. She is very, very horny. It's just that those kinds of stories get me moist. They challenge you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because they have their own goals or their own philosophy that they believe in. Then suddenly, when you thought you were related to the protagonists, yeah, they're made out to be the naive one for letting their one-sided morals interfere with the villain's plans. I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. If anything, I'm even more interested. Tell me more about your sex dungeon. I mean, Markov. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writings fill my thoughts, I kind of forget to pay attention to other people and the safe word. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much. Oh, baby. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all. That's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? Oh, dang it, I was totally doing that in the wrong voice. Whoopsies. You don't have to. What are you saying? Of course I'll read it. Just a moment ago, you said you were looking forward to it. Just let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I had put into my bag. Alright, is it fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri's. Yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is, reading in the company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Oh, alright. I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry. I was just... Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you? I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean... Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's, then hold my book more between the two of them. I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold open the book. I guess this kind of makes it difficult to turn the page. Here. Oh, mama. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and her forefinger. I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way, I turn the page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face, and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? To turn the page. Sorry. I think I got a little bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again, and our eyes meet. I don't know if I can be able to keep up with her. That's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? Oh god, it's getting hot. I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do, since you've been so patient with me. Yeah. Thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Ooh. I don't know about y'all, but I think one of the hottest things is silence. Like, if you can be in the company of someone and just be completely quiet, and it's just like, you can feel the tension. It's so awkward and amazing. Like, man. You don't break it though. It's like No Nut November. You don't want to break it. You don't want to break it. That being said, I was a lost warrior in that cause. And it was early. I was like the first platoon. Anyway. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting going of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Oh, man. I mean, my right arm is taking care of that, but my left hand, I don't know what I'm doing at this point. Probably something with the thumb and forefinger. Hey, Yuri. This might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. You think so? How does she? Well, I guess she's more blunt in a lot of ways. Hey. But she also second guesses all the things that she says and does. Like she's afraid she'll do something wrong. It's not like I can see into your head or anything, but they're kind of reminiscent of some of your mannerisms. I see. Yuri remains silent for a moment. But Ikaru, that's probably a terrible thing to have in common with her. It's so embarrassing that you think that. Wait, I didn't mean it in a bad way or anything. Sorry, I really didn't know you were self-conscious about that sort of thing. We all have kinks, and that's okay. I don't kink shame. I just kink why. Delicioso. Huh. I guess I more meant that it's kind of cute. What are you saying all of a sudden? Okay, everyone! I think it's about time we share today's poems with each other. Oh, yes, this is the thing. We might not have enough time if we wait too long. Yuri exhales, spared from finishing her thought. Is that alright, Yuri? But who will be penetrated? Tune in next week on the next episode of Dragon Ball! You look kind of down. I'm sorry if you hadn't been looking forward to this. Ikaru. It's not. It's fine. Yuri releases her hand from the book, causing it to close on top of my thumb. It hurts like a bitch! Ow! Who put thumbtacks in this paperback? Alright, I guess I'll do some more reading tonight. Or would you prefer if I only read it with you? I guess I don't have too much of a preference either way. In that case, I'll read a little bit more tonight. It'll be more fun to read with you after it picks up a bit, you know? That's a good reasoning. In that case, feel free to finish the first 2 chapters in your own time. Alright. I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book, then slip it back into my bag. Who do we start with? Who should I show my poem to first? Sunday. We'll go with Yuri. Let's see what you've written for today. Something tells me that Yuri's gonna like the poem because I used words like effulgent. Effulgent? Effulgent. Yuri stares at the poem with a surprised expression on her face. Is that what that is? Do you like it? Ikaru. How did you pick up on this so quickly? Just yesterday I was telling you the kind of techniques worth practicing. And you delivered. Maybe that's why you did a good job explaining. I really wanted to try giving it more imagery. Yuri visibly swallows. Even her hands appear sweaty. Is that what that is? Sweat? I'm not used to this. Used to what? I don't know. It's fine. Take your time. Yuri breathes and collects her thoughts. I know that Yuri likes to think before she speaks, so I offer that patience to her. Yeah. Just being appreciated like this, I guess. Aw, man, can you be any more adorable? It probably sounds really stupid, but seeing someone motivated by my writing, it just makes me really happy. Are you saying you've never shared your writing before? Yuri nods. Really? I don't believe it. I really only write for myself. And besides, people would just laugh at me. Do you really think that? Again, Yuri nods. Uh-huh. Even your close friends? Yuri doesn't respond to that. I wonder why. Anyway, do you want to share the poem you wrote today? Yeah, I do. If it's with you. I'll share anything with you. Oh, it's so sophisticated. Let's see. The Raccoon. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scuttering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an unordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences. Well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom. The bread, my hungry curiosity. The raccoon, an urge. The moon increments its phases and reflects that much more light off of my cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread, fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited. Or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions on a newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood, classic Pavlovian conditioning. I slice the bread and feed it to myself again. Wow. Ain't gonna lie, I'm having second thoughts here. I was a little more daring with this one's than yesterday's. I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about. That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style. Using a poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them. Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. It's those sort of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself. So, I sometimes enjoy writing about them. Why do you keep them to yourself? Because they're embarrassing, and people would make fun of me. Don't you have anything like that, Ikaru? Well, yeah, I guess I do. I feel like everyone has a little something like that. The best we can do is respect each other and our own individualities. Even if it's difficult sometimes, and some things make us uncomfortable. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would have probably hated myself. I might be ranting a little bit now. Yes, you are. But I'm glad that you're a good listener. Who should I show my poem to next? Who should I show my poem to next? I don't know. Chat, tell me. It's gonna be Natsuki. Natsuki. End of the poem. Time for Pog. Oh, that's some strong Pog. Well, it's not terrible, but it's pretty disappointing after your last one. Then again, if this one was as good as your last one, I would be completely pissed. Well, I guess I wanted to try something a little different this time. Fair enough. You're still new to this, so I wouldn't expect you to find your style right away. Come to think of it, this kind of reminds me of Sayori's poem from yesterday. You think so? Yeah. Well, I guess if you've been friends with her for so long, you might be on the same wavelength. But you never really struck me as a type. You seem like the type of guy that would like chain smokers and people from New Jersey. Sayori has a type all of a sudden? Well, I don't know. But honestly, how could someone so, fluffy spend so much time with someone like you? Oh, yes. Natsuki is a chain smoker who's been smoking Newport shorts for 40 years. It's like she's dragging around dead weight. Kinda like my left lung. Ugh. That was a little unnecessary. But think of it this way. If it weren't for me, she would probably just fly away, like letting go of a balloon. You could say we take care of each other. We each take care of each other in our own way. Whatever it is, I don't get it. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to show you my poem. Here. It's such a derpy song. It's so derpy. I gotta drink a little bit of Pog before this one. I wonder if it's gonna do the little part where here, listen to this part. It's not this one. It's the next go around. You'll hear the note. There's a note in this that just is completely off. It's right here. Not this one, but this one right here. Or it's not. I think it's this one right here. Right here. Hold on. Wait for it. Oh, okay. It doesn't do it in their cute little one. Okay, whatever. You'll hear it in the regular song. Okay, anyway. Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of her words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has lots of friends. I always see her talking to people. she probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is a better place. The world is better off without spider lovers. And I'm gonna tell everyone. That wasn't really a poem, it was more just a rant about Amy. I like spiders. Not bad, right? Tell me how you really feel. It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Horses can run. Eagles can fly, and people can try. Spiders are gross. Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do. No, of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. It has to do with the overthrow of the government. Viva la resistance! I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies. Is that what those were? Analogies? Okay. And it helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like, anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is an arrogant, ignorant jerk. Do you know people like that? Of course! It's about how everyone thinks That doesn't matter! It can be about anything! I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby, or guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid if people find out, they'd make fun of you or think less of you. I think Natsuki's talking about a spider kink that she's in the closet about. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes, as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy? I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. Unless you're from New York or Connecticut, in which case, you can go straight to hell. Huh, that's funny. Yuri wrote something similar today. Huh? Did you say Yuri? Yeah. She said her poem was about an unusual hobby of hers. Everyone's into BDSM in this one. I really didn't get it, but she said something similar to you. That people shouldn't make each other feel insecure about those things. Really? Well, I mean, Yuri's pretty weird, so I wouldn't doubt that she's come up with some weird hobbies. Like raccoons and bread. And cutting the bread with a knife. Not that there's anything wrong with that. It's not like I would judge her or anything. Natsuki has trouble finding words. I guess I should try not to be so mean to her. Aw, Natsuki learned a new ability. Empathy. If she really feels insecure about her weird behaviors and stuff. I mean, I always hate people who make me feel insecure. And Yuri makes me feel insecure. Yuri made me feel insecure yesterday. For all y'all that weren't here yesterday, Yuri said that Natsuki's poems were childish and it made her feel really insecure about herself. But on the flip side, Natsuki said that Yuri's poems were like super complicated and hard to understand, but You know, she was just so infatuated with her poem that she just completely kind of blew over Natsuki. It's kind of interesting. But the way you put it, it sounds like she learned her lesson. Well, I would say so. Even if her writing style is really different, I'm sure she'll appreciate the message in your poem. It's what I do best, after all. That and smoke. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like, conveying emotions is important. Like, rage. And spiders. Spiders are an emotion. But I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that. I'm going to write a good one for tomorrow too, so look forward to it. 'Cause Mickey loves ya. Alright, who next? Who next? Who next? Who we going for? Who we going for? Raccoons and spiders. I'm reading Monica. Hi again, Nikaru. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure. Here you go. I give my poem to Monica. Huh. Alright. Great job, Bikaru. I was going ooh in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way, it always counts when I put in some effort. Oh, that way it always counts when I put in some effort. Wow, I just made Monica sound very condescending. I'm sorry, Monica. You don't deserve that. Ah, ha 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 ha! That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Unlike Sayori, who likes using simple and direct words to describe happiness and sadness. Yuri likes it when readers are left to derive their own meaning of it. It's very challenging to write like that effectively. Both allowing people to get something out of it just by feel, or letting them deeply analyze all of the nuances. It can take years of practice, which I'm assuming Yuri has at this point. I never really asked though. I'm sure I'm nowhere near her level yet. Don't worry so much about that! You do your own thing. Just keep exploring and learn by trying new things. Take your thumb and put it up your butt. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Alright, let's take a look. Save me. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing, red, green, blue. An endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise. It won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms. Squeaking, screeching, piercing, sine, cosine, tangent. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. I can get the vinyl and the turntable, but chalkboard and pizza crust, that's kind of weird. Okay. An endless poem of meaningless. Load me. What? I am thoroughly confused. What? Okay. Load me. Yeah, right. It's even more abstract than the last one, huh? Ah! Ha 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 ha! I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. It's just the kind of thing I've never really seen before, I guess. I kinda like playing with my space on the paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic! The way I wrote my lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. I see. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about, though. Ha 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 ha! Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be as abstract as a physical expression of a feeling, or a conversation with a reader. So, putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when you might change your mind, or when something unexpected may happen. Wait, is this tip even about writing? What am I even talking about? That's my advice for the day. Odd. Thanks for listening. That was weird. Okay, Sayori. Time for more Pog.
Oh! I like this one, Ikaru. It has some nice feelings in it.
Oh, I'm glad. Does that mean it's better than yesterday's?
Let me think. I don't know. I guess I like them both.
That's not very helpful, you know.
Well, I'm not very good at figuring out if poems are good or bad. But that's why I just go by my heart. If it makes me feel things, then it must be a good poem.
I'm not sure that's exactly how it works. Then again, I guess conveying feelings is a pretty important part of this whole thing. Yeah, maybe. Honestly, I don't even know what kind of writing you like in the first place.
Yeah, me neither.
Why don't you at least try giving it some thought?
Oh, you want me to write you want to write something for me? That's so sweet.
Yeah, right. But you're always thinking about other people. You need to think about yourself once in a while. If you don't, you might end up getting hurt at some point.
Well, I don't really know what you mean, but I'll try to keep it in mind.
She looks so confused and concerned. Well, whatever.
Anyway, let's see. I guess I like happy poems.
You don't say.
Wait, sometimes I like sad poems too.
Okay.
Sometimes a little bit of both. There's a word for that, right? What's the word I'm looking for? Bittersweet, like chocolate. That was in Natsuki's cookie. Yeah! I like things that are happy and things that are sad.
Happy and sad? I can't see you liking something sad, Sayori.
Well, I like happy the most, but sometimes when you have a little rain cloud in your head, a sad poem can give the rain cloud a little hug and make a nice happy rainbow.
Double rainbow all the way across the sky. Yeah, it's so intense. Anybody else remember that song? Double Rainbow. That Double Rainbow song was the shit. Sayori, that's unexpectedly poetic.
It is. Maybe I'm getting better at expressing my feelings after all. Thanks, Hikaru. I should go write that down then. You can read my poem now, okay?
Hold up, wait. I'll be back in a quick second. I gotta go grab something for this one. Alright, BRB. Alright, so, about my ukulele. Man, it's kind of weird to see because the camera. But, yeah. So, I figured I'd play a little bit. Yeah, I play the ukulele a little bit. I'm getting better, but I like it. Okie dokie. Just thought I'd share that a little bit. The fact that I had the ukulele in the background really caught my attention. Okie dokie. I know people are probably going for a snack break right now, so I'll be back in one quick second. I'm gonna go for a quick snack. I'll be right back. Promise. I went for the fudge. Okay. It's poem time.
Bottles! I pop up my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's a secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly. But there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe. And I put the bottle on the shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts and bottles all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friends feel a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go. Oh, God. Like exploring a dark cave. Ooh, discovering secrets hidden in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging. Scraping and scraping.
Oh,
Scraping. I blow the dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't seem like feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally, all done. I open up and in come all my friends. And they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? My milkshake brings all the boys to the yard and their life is better than your my bottles. Brings all the boys to the yard and they're full of milk to jug. I practically I'm sorry. I frantically pull them from the shelf, one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tub between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading, something. But all I hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head.
Huh. That one was surprisingly deeper. Okay. Holy crap. My thoughts exactly. Sorry, did you really write this?
Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was going to write the best poem ever?
Yeah, but I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Damn, what a dick.
Monica taught me a whole lot, and I've been really in touch with my feelings recently. Reaching and scraping and digging in those caverns.
See you later, Mandingo Steel. Glad you could make it. Love the support. Thank you, thank you. I'm about done with this one. After this one, we'll write. Actually, we'll stop it on the next poem. But let's get through Sayori. I see that. It's almost kind of creepy.
Creepy?
Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking about it too hard. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it.
Oh, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little better. Writing is like magic.
You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up.
Yeah! Writing's the best! I'm gonna keep writing until I die!
Don't get ahead of yourself. Sayori's always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. You think this is the first time she's had orange hair? No. She's had orange hair for like a week. You're talking about having all sorts of colored hair. She looked like Rainbow Dash with that butch cut. I wonder if this is one of those times. But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Okay, everyone! We're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so if everyone could come sit at the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members.
That's a concern of mine as well.
What's up, K-Birds? What up?
That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with that last minute preparations.
Don't worry so much. We're gonna keep it simple, okay? We don't need much more than a few decorations. Sayori has been working on posters, and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event. Okay, that's great and all. But that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing during the event. Sorry. I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing! Performing?
Monica?
Yeah, we're going to have a poetry performance! Lights, cameras, picture show! Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is, we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too! It's gonna be an all-out poetry slam this Sunday! Come watch Natsuki RKO Yuri in the Slam Arena! I'd watch it. Sayori's putting it on all the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Sayori, who's been coloring a poster, holds it up for us to see. It's been done in very large crayon. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already stop putting those posters up, did you? Looks like a Marine ate some crayons and shat it out on a piece of paper. Oh, well, I did. Do you really think that was that bad of an idea? Well, no. It's not a bad idea. But I didn't sign up for this, you know. There's no way I was going to perform in front of a group of people like that. The humiliation. The social suicide.
I agree with Natsuki. I could never, in my life, do something like that.
Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys! No, Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri had never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple of days ago. It's a lot to ask of them to recite their poems out loud to a whole group of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that. So, I'm sorry. But, I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of the club. If we start the event and put on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. I am slurring my words. More pog. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about. Hating spiders and raccoons and bottles. Load me. Yeah! It's about expressing your feelings. I want to scratch and dig in my crevices. Being intimate with yourself. Oh, finding new horizons and having fun. That's right. And it's those reasons that we're all in the club today. I hear I missed a ukulele performance. Oh, yeah. I wonder if I can... I ain't gonna lie, I definitely played a little bit beforehand to make sure I had the notes right, but I might be able to do it. Give me a second. Alright. Anyway. Woo! Nice. Thank you. Ugh, more rum bug, please. I don't even know the WAP dance heroes. I wonder if they'll still pick me up. Sort of. Wait, hold up, hold up. I don't know how the WAP dance goes. Alright. Actually, why don't I just keep my... Oh, that's a little too much. There. Alright. Whew. Oh, man. He said I'm wheezy. Hell yeah! Wheeze for me. Like Ronald Weasley. I should get a Ronald Weasley emoji and like slip it on. I can do that. I got all the Twitch bots and stuff. God. Of course. Lordy, lordy, lordy. Alright, let's continue. Woo! More Pog. The Pog's almost empty. See? I'm pretty sure you can see the amount in there. It was there. It is now there. And my thing was almost done. Okay, more Pog. Oh, there's an egg in my Pog. But it's like a prize at the end. Not like an actual egg. Don't worry. You'll see. Anyway. Onward!
And it's those reasons that we're all in this club today.
Oh, God, that's Monica. Don't you want to share that with the others? Ooh. Oh, yes. I would love to share. To inspire them to find the same feeling that brought you here in the first place? All of 3 days ago? Or 2 days ago at this point? I know you do. I know we all do. And if all it takes is standing in front of a room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, screw that, says the other two, then I know you can do it. If my name's not Monica. The raw villagers, no. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent, besides the villager noises. Sayori looks worried. Thank you. I thank you for that. You should be a voice actor. I appreciate that. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. If I was a voice actor, I gotta... There's gonna be so much wasted film because I'm gonna be drinking nothing but Pog. Oh boy. The least we can do is help them out a bit. Well, maybe, but... It looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left. Sorry, I accidentally swallowed one of my cigarette butts. Okay, fine. I guess I'll have to just get it over with.
Alright!
Phew. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expectant faces.
I guess I really don't have much of a choice. That's everyone! You're the best, Yuri!
Thank you for coming out, K-Burst. I really appreciate it. Like, all the support that I can get right now, up and coming, thank you. So, anytime that you need to cut out, cool. But I try to come out with stuff. I'm trying to come out with stuff daily. Unfortunately, I can't do it once every 3 days, but every time in between, trying to do it tomorrow, get it in there. Next day, nah. The next 2 days, yup. So that's my schedule.
You're the best, Yuri. This club is seriously going to be the death of me.
Oh gosh. You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to compose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other. No way!
Monica, this is too sudden.
Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers?
Oh no.
Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little more comfortable.
Can I go next?
Of course. Now, let's see. Monica flips through her notebook to a specific poem she has in mind for herself. She then stands behind the podium. The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. Ahem! Monica begins reciting her poem. I got you, fam. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before, or is she simply a natural? I glance around me. Ugh. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes the recitation. The four of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles.
That was so good, Monica!
Thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori?
Oh, I'll go next. Yuri's fired up all of a sudden.
Yuri clenches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quietly over to the podium.
The poem is called...
Yuri anxiously glances at each of us.
You can do it, Yuri! It's called... Afterimage of a Crimson Eye. A crimson, whispering eye.
Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transform into sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns in its structure that she enunciates with perfect timing, unlike me. Unlike me, no perfect timing. No enunciation. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside of her head. And her loins. Suddenly, she's finished. Ah, yes. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her, as if she bewildered even herself. It's up to me to save the situation. I'm the first one to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterward, and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. Everyone give Yuri applause. Yay! Yuri's best girl. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were so caught off guard that we must have forgotten. That's how you know you had a good performance. When people forget to applause. Not the fact that they're not going to, but just the fact that they forgot. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest. And rushes back into her seat. As I try to finish the rest of my pog before the rest of the stream. Yuri! That was really good! Thank you for sharing. Huh? Looks like Yuri is down for the count.
Okay, I guess I'm next then.
Sayori hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium.
This one's called My Meadow.
Something about that.
Sorry, I giggled.
Sayori.
It's a lot harder than I thought. Yeah, it's hard in the meadow. How did you guys do it so easily? This is really hard.
Try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror or in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out best that way. Imagine everyone is in their underwear. At least that's what people tell me to do.
I see. Okay then.
Sayori begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. It's almost like she wrote the poem herself. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. But hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. Scraping and scratching. Sayori finishes and we applaud.
I did it! Yorissimo, we did it! Tu 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 tu.
Good job, Sayori.
Even Ikaru liked it. I guess that's a good sign.
What does that even mean? It came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of your poem fits you really nicely. But it might be that other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery.
I don't really understand.
In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. Thank you. They might need a little more force behind them, depending on what you're reading.
Oh, I know what you mean. I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do it in front of everyone.
Then next time, I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know.
Okay.
Now, who's next? Natsuki? Don't make me go before Ikaru. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyway. Might as well let Ikaru lower everyone's standards a little before I have to do it.
Natsuki?
It's fine. I might as well get it over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I'll just have to go with what I wrote for today.
Efficient.
I stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making them feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyway. Sorry, I'm not really as good as everyone else. Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities, and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that'll improve over time, though. Yeah, maybe. Alright then. That just leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah. I'm going. Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. The poem is called... It's called... Why are you all looking at me? Because you're presenting. Anyway, the poem is called Jump. I wanna jump, baby. Natsuki takes a breath. She takes a very shallow breath. Once she starts reciting her poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's still a little unenthused, her poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. The words feel like they bounce up and down, as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes and everyone applauds. She huffs back into her seat. That wasn't so bad, was it? Come on, baby. Jeez. She really doesn't want to start, does she? There she goes. That wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. You better not make me do that again. Oh, the vape actually makes it easier for me to do that. Haha, well... Do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of other people would be way easier. I can put whatever face I want for other people. But when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing.
That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it would be the other way around for me.
Well, that's just how it is, so... Well, I guess in that case, you won't have much worry about the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope that you all have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get in enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Jeez. I should probably find some other poem and recite instead. That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all this effort for the club. It makes me really happy. Yeah, no problem. Okay, everyone. I think that's about it for today. I know the festival is coming up, but let's try to write our poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day.
I can't wait!
I can do this. I can do this. Alright. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. If it's for the sake of the club and impressing Monica, then I'll have to do my best. Ready to go, Sayori?
Yep.
Look at you two always going home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Jeez, guys. Don't make such a big deal out of it. Whoa, Monica, Yuri. You are totally overshadowing Monica right now. Like, your hair, like, all up in there. Like straight up. It must be a little nice, though. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that?
It's okay, Hikaru. You don't have to say it.
Whatever, let's just go already. I walk home with Sayori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. Bleh. But today, Sayori has been a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayori.
Sorry, I was spacing out.
Oh, no wonder.
I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to... I mean...
Sayori fumbles with her words. They slowly go out of her hands as she fumbles her words.
So, let's just say that one day Yuri asked to walk home with you.
Huh?
What would you do?
What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here. What do we do? What do we do? What do we do with Yuri? What do we do? Yeah, I know. I'm down. Are you down? I'm down. You down for the Sayori? Or are you down for the Yuri? You gotta tell me. I would still walk home with Sayori. Yeah. Okay, bet. Sayori, you really think I would ditch you for Yuri? Eh?
But she's so beautiful and smart.
Jeez. I already see her in the club every day. Besides, you always seem you really like going home together. I wouldn't just ruin that for you.
You're silly, Hikaru. You think about me too much sometimes. Yuri would deserve it if she wanted it. So...
Sayori, I've already made up my mind. I'm going to drink the rest of the rum pog. Where's my prize? It's my little egg yolk. Ooh, man, that is... There we go. If I put it in front of my face, it shows. Ah! There we go. Egg yolk. I wonder if I can put the lid on it with that. That's a big negatory. Whoop! Back in the cup. There we go. I know, right? Tell me about it. Sayori, I've already made up my mind. I really can't figure you out sometimes.
So, sorry.
Besides, what's the point of speculating something that's never going to happen? The conversation trails off. I know, right? She's trying to play it cool. It's kind of weird. It's kind of a weird thing for Sarah to care so much about. But I want to respect her and keep her happy too. Whew, that rum pog biting back. Then again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time? Okay. On that note, it's time to go. It's time to go. It's time to go. It's time to go. We got a poem to write next time. Next time. Next time. Gonna save the game. And I was told to save in a different spot because if you remember correctly, Monica said save the game in other spots, I think. I think that's what she said. She said you don't know what's going to happen, so foreshadowing, that's what the chat said earlier, so I'm going to save it in a different spot. But it has a timestamp on it, so I'll be able to know. Damn, it's already that late. Wow. Alright, whatever. Cool. Alright. So, on that note, stay frosty, my friends. And thank you for sticking around on this late night Doki Doki adventure. Till next time, signing off.